get started on revising in about 15 minutes. I'm going to make a coffee, take my vitamins, relax. I'm going to make my little schedule on my whiteboard so I know where I'm at instead of having to look at my phone all the time, because I've got it on my phone. I want it on my laptop. You guys are on the camera now, which is really fun. Who knows if this intro is actually going to make it into the vlog. If it does, it means I successfully worked out what I was doing based on the tutorial my boyfriend gave me when I was back home. But we're back at university. This is the first vlog on camera, and I think I'll just get right into it. It's exam week, or the 2 weeks of exams. We are in exam season. I've got from now until Sunday next week to basically be done with exams, and the first exam I have is applied crop science. So today is basically what I think is going to be an 8-hour study day, depending on how I go. Fingers crossed I've put in enough breaks that I have the stamina to do it, but the first thing is make a matcha, have some vitamins, and get into it. Hi everyone, it is Neve. I'm really sorry I did not film much yesterday. Don't worry, there's going to be more filming in the week. The camera was a bit hard to handle when doing revision, and I got really nervous because I revised by a window because it's the only desk in my bedroom, and there's loads of people that walk past, and every time someone was looking at me filming myself, and I was like I've never felt awkward about it with my phone, but I feel a bit awkward about it with the camera, so I'll get used to it. I'm really sorry I didn't film much yesterday. We'll be filming more today because today I have an exam, so I'm going to do about an hour and a half of revision. Just to really get me going for the day ahead, and knowing I've got it all in my brain. I've got some water, so I'm going to film that while I kind of get some more revision done. Yeah, I'm feeling quite good about today somehow, so come along with me for my first exam of the semester. I don't have headphones in, glass of water, no coffee today because it's just going to make me anxious. Hour and a half on the clock, starting now. Look, it's growing. I'm doing a lavender today. It's really weird being able to show my phone to camera, because obviously I usually use my phone as the camera. Anyway, that's on, so right into it. I am finished revising. I don't think I should revise anymore because then I'm just going to be kind of cramming almost. That was more just a refresher to check okay, I'm feeling good, I have confidence that I'm going to do well. So that is done. I'm going to prep my bag because I'm going over for lunch with a friend beforehand, just to kind of do a little bit of last minute revision, so I'm not going to overwhelm myself. So what I think I'm going to do now is, put on a TV show maybe, and pack my bag and prepare myself for going in. I'm going to grab everything I need, and then once I'm done that, I'm basically gonna not think about the exam for a while. I've got my route planned and all of that, I'm sorted. When I got back, the exam went kind of well, but I still unfortunately had coursework to do, so I got started on that basically after dinner, and I was just working in the living room all night, and I was trying to get my coursework done, and it still wasn't finished until the next day. Good morning. You're currently sat on my Stanley cup, which is very precariously balanced, and I need to start using my tripod. We are basically midway through the first revision session of the morning before break. So midway through is a very strong word, 25 minutes in, which isn't midway through the day at all. I have a very strict schedule today. this is schedule so far. It's beautiful and it's on a whiteboard. And despite the fact that I worked really, really hard all night last night, I still have bits of my coursework to do before the deadline at 6. I have never once left a piece of coursework this late in my life. I've never left homework this late, and I've never left coursework. Okay, never left homework this late is a bit of a stretch. I have, in fact, left French homework until the beginning of the class, but you know what, French is a different subject, it's not my degree, so I've never left it this late. I feel very out of whack because I don't do this. I know it's a very normal university thing. I just feel really weird about this because I've had so long to do it, but I've had personal things going on. I've had personal mental health things going on that has kind of put a barrier between me and this work getting done to its fullest potential. So right now, I do not blame myself for the fact that I've got about probably T-9 hours before this coursework is due, but we are making moves. We have only like 250 words left to cut off. That's going to be a breeze. Is it going to be a good report? Potentially. We'll hope so. It just means I have to do really, really well in the exam, because the exam is 80%, no, the exam is 60% of this module that we're doing coursework for. So yeah, environmental plant physiology is kicking my butt, but as soon as I'm done, it's done, and I can start waking up at 8 instead of 7, because all my revision days are able to start at 9:30 and not 8:30 like they have been, because I've been trying to add an hour to do coursework. So that is all good. Alright, right back into it now. As you can see, the bed is being made in the process. I've got stuff in the washer and I couldn't be bothered to make it after it was undone. So please ignore that while I do a bit of work. It will be done by the end of the day, I promise. Hello, I am coming to you midway through a bit of revision. I have had my lunch and now I am working on more revision. So I just did molecular biology of the cell. I'm now working on environmental plant physiology, which is also what the coursework is on. So as soon as that's done, I get a small break again, coursework time, and we'll just like see where we go from there. I've had to sacrifice some insect biology revision today, but hopefully for the next few days I'm not going to have to actually like wake up at 8:30 to fit coursework in, so I could maybe wake up to start coursework at 8:30, so I have a little bit more flexibility in my schedule to add in different revision as of tomorrow. So I'm willing to sacrifice stuff to have a good piece of coursework by 6 o'clock today. So that's what we're doing now. Right now we're doing environmental plant physiology revision, which will then turn into coursework at the end of it. So I'm doing another Pomodoro, so 2 hours of this, then I will move on with whatever free time I've designated to plant biology coursework. Let's get on with it, very busy day. Hello everyone, it is about 2 o'clock, going to go 3 o'clock, and I am on my second to last Pomodoro of the day. I am working away. I have acquired some snacks and I have some water, a lot of water, and I'm going to keep working away. I did hand in my coursework yesterday and I didn't catch up with you guys about that. Got handed in, it is out of the way. I had a lay-in this morning. I woke up at 8 instead of at 7, so really happy about that. And now I'm doing practice questions for one of our written exams. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So why don't you guys join me for this Pomodoro and we can get chatting later, and I will bring you guys around maybe for something fun that isn't sitting at my desk. We can see what we can get up to tonight that's enjoyable. We are back on the phone for a little bit because I am uploading vlog footage for the very first time to my... I'm really sorry that we're bouncing between quality. Also, I meant to bring you with me to make dinner and then I didn't because the kitchen was very busy. And also, I did my hair and I completely forgot to film. So I decided to straighten my hair just basically for easier maintenance in the week until I have to wash it again, because it makes preparing it to wash easier. So that's going to be easier on Sunday. And it makes waking up and getting out of bed a lot easier because I literally just brushed through it once and it is basically done. Sorry, I'm so used to going to lean there now because I've been using a camera. So it's really weird to be looking directly at the thing that films me, even though technically the camera is on the other end. But yes, so that is the case. We are going to wait. I've got to wait 20 minutes for this to work. So I'm going to let that happen, basically. I might read for a bit. Good morning everyone, it is Saturday and you may be wondering why am I so chipper on a Saturday morning? Is it because it's a weekend? No, I've got an exam, but as soon as this exam is done we are halfway through the exam season. This is going to be the last couple clips of this vlog because I will do the next exam week. It's a whole another set of vlog. So yeah, today is the last exam of this week because they don't do exams on a Sunday and it's a Saturday. I think today's agenda is going to be make some coffee, go sit the exam basically, and you know, be positive. I'm really trying to bring positive energy into today because I was doing revision last night for this subject and it's been one of my scariest subjects because it's so technical. It's technically a biotech module. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good hold of the camera because we're using the camera and the tripod today, guys. We're getting technical. Because it's a very biotechy module. And if you know me, you know I'm not a very biotechy person. I am plant biology, you know, ecology, crops until I die. So, but I was doing revision for this module and I was like, I enjoy this. Like, I genuinely find these topics fun when I get them. So I feel quite well revised and I'm not going to let that like get to my head. So I'm not going to do any recap this morning because people say that is not what you should do the day of the exam. So today I listened to music, which people say is the first tip to get your brain awake and feeling good. And my brain already feels like I've had a cup of coffee despite the fact I've not been caffeinated yet. So I feel kind of good. I definitely think listening to music and dancing around and singing has seriously helped me. But like, it's been good, high upbeat music. I listened to the Descendants soundtrack. So that helped. Like, I don't know, and people say do a bit of reading, but I'm not going to read my book because I fear that I'm going to get too invested. So I'm going to find maybe 2 or 3 happy news articles and read them just to get my brain in the mood to read and comprehend stuff. And then we'll be good to go. So come with me to get caffeinated. And then, yeah, we'll see what I get doing from there. I also wanted to see if I could give this camera its first outing today because I'm going to Lidl to go shopping. And I thought it might be fun to bring it with me, but we'll see. Depends how big my list is, because if I know I'm going to be carrying a bunch of bags, I don't want to bring the camera. Oh my gosh, guys, big thing before I move on and go to the kitchen to have my coffee. I have started an Instagram account to do with this channel. It is called Neve Vlogs. You will find me with the same picture as here. And yeah, there's only 2 posts up right now, so go and see them, give them a little love. The interaction is very low, so if you comment and you want a response, you will most likely get a little response from me. Yeah, that is the vibe right now. The Instagram account is up. It's basically going to be where maybe I do stories during the day, depending on how many of you guys want to go over there. So you can keep up with my day-to-day life. When I go out, definitely doing like fun stories and stuff, polls, chit-chats, Q&As, all fun things over on the Instagram. So if you guys want to get involved in that, go and follow me. I will link it below if it's able to be linked because it's very, very fresh and very new. So yeah, be some of the first to get over there, guys. Be some of the first. And the kitchen is empty. How convenient is that? I won't run the kettle until I'm doing silent B-roll because it is a very loud kettle and you won't hear me. I have been waiting for the day that this happens. I genuinely have.
Yeah, well, imagine.
I know.
It's so cutesy for
So
the
Taylor
exam.
Core. I know.
Comfy.
Hi everyone, I did the exam. I don't think it went great. I went in very confident and I left a lot less confident than I had been. So I'm feeling very down. I've just been really drained this whole afternoon. I got out, I basically was, what, half hour into that exam and I already knew the rest of the day was... I'm very glad that I did not plan in any revision because I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I've kind of decided to allow myself to take the evening to feel sorry for myself, but also like have a self-care evening. I talk about mental health a little bit on this account. It's not as frequently as I'd like, but mental health is incredibly important, especially during exams. And I've currently been kind of having my fair share of rough mental health days. So right now it's, you know, not great. I would go to someone, but to be honest, like, and usually that's what I might do. I might find someone to, you know, wallow in self-pity with. But today, to be honest, I've decided I'm just going to take the evening to feel sorry for myself. I know that sounds really counterproductive, but I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all out and I'm going to listen to the songs. I have a playlist of songs that intentionally make me cry. And I know that sounds really weird because why would you want to make yourself cry? But I can guarantee it is the fastest way to get it all out of my system. And the moment I've done that, I'm going to do like everything I can to cheer myself up. We are already in pyjamas and we're cozy. So the next step is basically let all the emotions out, cry, journal, scream into a pillow, whatever I need in this moment, and then cheer myself up right away. I have dinner. I'm watching some Disney World videos because I have somehow managed to convince my family that we should go to Orlando again. So I mean, if that actually happens, guys, keep subscribed until like 2026 because that's when we want to go. So I'm watching some Disney videos because that always cheers me up, and I've got proper junk food on the go.